so sweet. At the amateur radio roundtable with coastlines and powered cables, the expeditions, QSLs, we've got more ham than a southern belle. From KW5GB,
Mic test 1 2 3 4. Mic test.
we're working the world wild and free. Rockin' we're over the rear than you're the round table. Story strong and signal stable. So key it up and call your name in this wild RF Hall of Fame. From KW5GQ and me, we're ham and hard 7-3. Da, 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 out. Tune it in, the static fades a myth. Voices rising on the RF waves. Every night it's time to go. Ham fams meeting on the video. Tom W5, KUB's in control. Pushing with that broadcast soul. From shack to screen, near or far, he's the reason we know who we are. See but your radio roundtable. Living loud, rocking every label. We're on at 8 Central every night. With signals clear and spirits bright. With Tom, Glenn, KW5GP, and Brett, WI7BG. And a shout out to Mark P. You know he brings the heat. Join the crew and tag along at W5KUB.com. Yeah! Glenn's in deep with the DIY. Building radios that touch the sky. Schematic dreams and soldered art. He brings that maker's heart. Then Brett's on air, strong and clear. Rocking Wyoming from ear to ear. He's wrangling signals like a boss. Showing the world what hams don't toss. Amateur radio roundtable. We're loud, we're live, we're more than cable. 8 o'clock Central, that's the call. Log in, check in, don't miss it at all. Tom, Glenn, Brett, and Mark on screen. With hams worldwide in the in-between. Come on now, don't be gone. We're at W5KUB.com. Yeah. We're live, we're more than cable. 8 o'clock Central, that's the call. Log in, check in, don't miss it at all. Tom, Glenn, Brett, and Mark on screen. With hands worldwide in the in-between. Come on now, don't be gone. We're at W5KUB.com. Tuesday's here, it's that time again. MF, fire up the rig, call your friends. Grab your coffee, pull up a chair. MF, we're going live and the gang's all there. Tom W5KUB's in control. Streaming the show with a whole lot of soul. At W5KUB.com we unite. Ham radio magic every Tuesday night. It's the best ham radio show online.
Hello, Clifton. Glad you're with us again tonight.
Every time. Glenn
Welcome.
KW5GP.
Also, KD5PUR. Welcome again. You're always here, man.
Signals just right. And Mark P's there in the chat room too. And laugh and learn and sending questions through. Tune in 8 p.m. the moment's right. At W5KUB.com Tuesday night. Hey. There's a chat room buzzing, full of cheer, and talk with the hosts, they're always near. Building antennas, talking DX dreams, living that life on the ham radio scene. From soldered rigs to the latest news, solar flares or a vintage tube. Come as you are, everyone's tight. We're family here on a Tuesday night. It's the best ham radio show online. Am I? Amateur radio roundtable every time. Glenn KW5GP, tech so bright. Brett WY7BG, signals just right.
Weather's pretty good here, sunny. I think it got a little above freezing, but everything is still frozen pretty solid here. It's like steel. I'm gonna have to take a sledgehammer to break it up out there. It's some hard stuff. Hello, Randy, KM6VZG.
Voices call sign shine. On the round table, we all align. Every rig and every key tells a story wild and free. It's the best ham radio show online. Amateur radio roundtable, it's our time.
Welcome, Randy.
Sharing the waves with me and you. Join the fun. Don't miss the flight. At W5KUB.com Tuesday night. See you at 8 p.m. Central. Only on W5KUB.com. Tune it in, the static fades, MF. Voices rising on the RF wave.
KD5FX, welcome. Somebody beat you tonight. Hey,
John,
how you doing?
Fams meeting on the video. Tom W5KUB's in control. Ham pushing the stream with that broadcast soul. From shack to screen, near or far, he's the reason we know who we are. He is the amateur radio roundtable, and live and loud rocking every label. We're on at 8 Central every night, with signals clear and spirits bright. With Tom Glenn KW5GP and Brett WY7BG, and a shout out to Mark P. You know he brings the heat. Join the crew and tag along at W5KUB.com. Glenn's in deep with the DIY MF, building radios that touch the sky. Schematic dreams and soldered art, he brings that maker's heart. Then Brett's on air, strong and clear, rocking Wyoming from ear to ear. He's wrangling signals like a boss, showing the world what hams don't talk. It's the amateur radio roundtable. We're loud, we're more than cable. 8 o'clock Central, that's the call. Log in, check in, don't miss it at all. Tom, Glenn, Brett, and Mark on screen, with hams worldwide in the in-between. Come on now, don't be gone. We're at W5KUB.com. We're loud, we're live, we're more than cable. 8 o'clock Central, that's the call. Log in, check in, don't miss it at all. Tom, Glenn, Brett, and Mark on screen, with hams worldwide in the in-between. Come on now, don't be gone. We're at W5KUB.com. Got the dial set, coffee in my hand, MC. Signals in the air from across the land. A shack, a screen, and a vibe so right. We're going live again this Tuesday night. It's not just static, it's a call sign wave, where legends hang and the airwaves blaze. Hit the stream, yeah, don't be late. The Roundtable's rolling, it's gonna be great. It's the best ham radio show online. Amateur radio Roundtable every time. Tom W5 KUB keeps the stream alive. With hams worldwide, we're feeling the vibe. With Glenn KW5GP breaking it down. Building gear and wearing that crown. And Brett WI7BG shouting clear. Coming in strong from here, DD. Oh, and Mark P, yeah, he's part of the light. So tune in every Tuesday night. It's more than mics and modulation. It's heart and soul in every station. From kits and code to satellites, we learn, we laugh, we share the nights. So grab your rig, grab your crew, it's always something cool and new. No matter the band, no matter the zone, you'll feel at home when you click that tone. It's the best ham radio show online. Amateur radio Roundtable every time. Tom W5 KUB keeps the stream alive. With hams worldwide, we're feeling the vibe. With Glenn KW5GP breaking it down. Building gear and wearing that crown. And Brett WI7BG shouting clear. Coming in strong from in every ear. Oh, and Mark P, yeah, he's part of the light. So tune in every Tuesday night. Turn it on, let it play. From the heart of the hobby, night or day. Voices rising in the air. We're connected everywhere. It's the best ham radio show online. Amateur radio Roundtable real time. From Tom, Glenn, Brett to Mark P, they're the crew you want on your screen to see. So hit that stream and lock it tight. W5KUB.com Tuesday night.
GD, spin a dial, grab your mic, MC. Another Tuesday, feeling just right. GD, from coast to coast, we're tuning in at W5KUB. Let's begin. Whether you're a novice or extra class, there's a place for you. Come join the blast. Building bridges from shack to shack. Ham radio family, we got your back. It's the best ham show on earth. Amateur radio Roundtable, full of worth. Tune in 8 p.m. Tuesday nights at W5KUB.com. It's out of sight from QRP to satellites in flight. Tom's got you covered, he's bringing the light. Come on now, don't miss the view. The Roundtable's waiting for you. Glenn KW5GP breaks it down so clean. MC, networks and tech dream scene.
All right, everybody, welcome. You're listening to Amateur Radio Roundtable. It's a show about ham radio, shortwave, electronics. My voice just about went out. Anyway, if you're listening out there in WBCQ, this is the pre-show warm-up. We'll be starting the show in about 15 minutes. You can watch it on W5KUB.com, 8 p.m. Central Time, but you're going to have to watch it on Tuesday night. If you're listening on shortwave, it's Thursday, wherever you are.
Questions fly, the chat lights up. Stories shared over coffee cups, laughs and lessons on the air. Tuesday nights, we're all there. It's the best damn show on earth. Amateur radio roundtable. Know your worth. Tune in, chat, learn, and play. We're live at w5kub.com every Tuesday. Glenn, Brett, Tom, and all of you. We're making ham dreams come true. See you Tuesday night, 8 p.m. Central at w5kub.com. Questions fly, the chat lights up. Stories shared over coffee cups. Laughs and lessons on the air. Tuesday nights, we're all there. It's the best damn show on earth. Amateur radio roundtable. Know your worth. Tune in, chat, learn, and play. We're live at w5kub.com every Tuesday. Glenn, Brett, Tom, and all of you. We're making ham dreams come true. It's the best damn show on earth. Amateur radio roundtable. Know your worth. On the air tonight. The roundtable's lit and the signal's tight. For static fades, I twist the knob. The shack comes alive, this is my job. LEDs glow, antennas high. Another night beneath the sky. I'm calling out, hear that tone. Across the globe, I'm not alone. The net's alive and I'm checking in. Let the conversation begin. More at the amateur radio roundtable. We're all plugged in, solid and stable. W5KUB's calling loud and proud, spinning stories through the static cloud. From KW5GP to you and me, 7BG. We're rocking the bands, wild and free. Glenn's got mods on a breadboard bass. Brett's breaking news from a distant place. Tom's at the helm like a seasoned vet, streaming it live on the internet. Antenna swing, the skip is long. We're singing the ham radio song. Spin that dial, let's catch some heat. 40 meters never felt so sweet. Oh, at the amateur radio roundtable with coastlines and power cables. The expeditions, QSLs, we've got more ham than a southern belle. From KW5GP to you and me, 7BG. We're working the world, wild and free. Rockin' we're over the rear, then you're the round table. Story strong and signal stable. So key it up and call your name in this wild RF Hall of Fame. From KW5 to you and me, we're hamming hard 7-3. Da, 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 da. Out.
Voices rising on the RF waves. Every night it's time to go. Ham fams meeting on the video. Tom W5, KUB's in control. Pushing with that broadcast soul. From shack to screen, near or far, he's the reason we know who we are. Signature Radio Roundtable. Living loud, rocking every label. We're on at 8 Central every night. With signals clear and spirits bright. With Tom, Glenn, KW5GP, and Brett WI7BG. And a shout out to Mark P. You know he brings the heat. Join the crew and tag along at W5KUB.com. Yeah! Glenn's in deep with the DIY. Building radios that touch the sky. Schematic dreams and soldered art. He brings that maker's heart. Then Brett's on air, strong and clear. Rocking Wyoming from ear to ear. He's wrangling signals like a boss. Showing the world what hams don't toss. Amateur Radio Roundtable. We're loud, we're live, we're more than cable. 8 o'clock Central, that's the call. Log in, check in, don't miss it at all. Tom, Glenn, Brett, and Mark on screen. With hams worldwide in the in-between. Come on now, don't be gone. We're at W5KUB.com. Yeah. We're live, we're more than cable. 8 o'clock Central, that's the call. Log in, check in, don't miss it at all. Tom, Glenn, Brett, and Mark on screen. With hands worldwide in the in-between. Come on now, don't be gone. We're at W5KUB.com. Tuesday's here, it's that time again. MF, fire up the rig, call your friends. Grab your coffee, pull up a chair. MF, we're going live and the gang's all there. Tom W5KUB's in control. Streaming the show with a whole lot of soul. At W5KUB.com we unite. Ham radio magic every Tuesday night. It's the best ham radio show online. Amateur Radio Roundtable every time. Glenn KW5GP, tech so bright. Brett WI7BG.
Hello,
signals
Glenn.
just right.
Howdy.
And
Howdy, Glenn.
in the chat
Hey,
room too.
There you go.
And laugh and learn and
can you hear
questions through.
Yeah, I heard you.
hear me?
I hear you.
Okay.
Yeah.
I am being from the Libera chat.
Tuesday night,
You're doing what?
there's a chat room buzzing full of cheer. And
I'm being
the hosts, they're always
Band?
banned,
antennas on DX dreams. Living that life.
banned, BANNED, banned.
All right. I'm not sure why. Did you say a nasty word?
Everyone's tight. We're family here on a Tuesday night.
Just says I'm banned from this server. It's listed on drone.bl.
Never heard of that drone BL. Never heard of it.
Drone, no.
Who was that?
It's a
What's that?
Can you just try to log in with a different name? You know, Glenn 2 or something, or whatever you call it. Or
It's my IP.
Oh, is it? Yeah. I mean,
Yes. I can't change my IP.
okay. Well,
For whatever reason, they've got listed as having a bot, and I don't.
or I see nothing here on there. That doesn't mean you're not banned. I don't remember how to unban somebody. I'm gonna have to look it up.
Yeah.
Man. It's one of those IRC chat room commands, something with a B in it for ban or unban. I don't know. Anyway, okay.
No,
Well,
this is a system level event.
yeah, we've got a few people on in there. I didn't see any message that came up, so it just must have got you before it even came up on the screen. I have no idea.
Yeah, this is their internal system. We added something, and they ain't got it right.
Huh. Interesting. Well, you know.
Yeah, let me do this.
Well, you know, if you remember yesterday, we were talking about Mark couldn't even on his main network. He couldn't even get to us. So there may be something going on, you know, with all these ice storms and stuff, rerouting and different things. And I don't know.
This looks system level stuff. This is not ice storm stuff. I'll show you here in a second.
I can't read it. My display here is about the size of the display you have on your GPS in your car. I need to put me a big monitor on here.
Yeah. But basically, this is a look that Libera Chat gives you when you're banned. And I go there, and it's got my IP address in there. And it's saying that I'm an unknown worm or spam bot.
All right. I got one guy that helps me with the chat room. That's at K8WX. He's logged in, but he's always logged in. I'm gonna see if he's on. And you're logged. What's your login as KW5GP? Is that it?
It's Glenn dash. Let's see, Glenn underscore or it's KW5GP underscore Glenn.
Oh, okay, underscore Glenn. Let me see if he's. Let me see if I can get a note to him.
You know, I filled out the form, but it's saying I'm banned from this server for whatever reason.
All right, let me.
What's your IP?
Don't like
Maybe
me.
we
I don't
can
have to
try
chat.
to delist you.
Who's that? Oh, hey, Brett.
It is 172.59.72.122.
Okay, I'm gonna see.
179.172.59.72.122.
72.122.
I'm gonna try to get him an email real quick. He helped me set the room up years ago. He's a friend from Ohio up here. I know he's not on right now. If he is, he would probably answer. But so I'm gonna send him a quick email.
Yeah, it says pending removal.
What?
It says pending removal.
Yeah, because I filled out the form.
Pending removal.
Yeah, I filled out the form.
Hey, Brett, pending removal from what?
From the blacklist.
Of
That's because I filled out the form to do that.
Oh,
Brett, listen to me. I filled out the form to do that. That is why it is saying pending removal.
Good.
Come on during the show. Wrong keyboard.
I don't need to chat.
It's more than mics and modulation. It's heart and soul in every station. From kids and code to satellites. We learn, we laugh, we share the nights. There's always something cool and new. No matter the band, no matter the zone, you'll feel at home when you click that tone. It's the best ham radio show online. Amateur radio roundtable every time. Tom W5KUB.
I just sent him an email. You'll probably see that pretty quick, hopefully.
With Glenn KW5GP breaking it down. Building gear.
Hello, Jim out there, WAJB.
WY7BG shouting clear. Coming in strong from mid every ear. Oh, Marty. Yeah, he's part of the light. So tune in every Tuesday night.
All right. We'll get started here in just a second, guys. But first, let's look at. Take a look at that.
Night or day. Voices rising in the air. We're connected.
That's a lot of icicles.
It's the best
Little water.
radio show.
Yeah, let me see if I can get us on all three on the same shot here real quick. Yeah, let's see. All right, hold on. I've got to just.
KUB.com Tuesday night.
Okay, layers. Brett. Brett, you should be on here. Let's see.
Another Tuesday feeling just right. GD from coast to coast, we're tuning in at W5KUB. Let's begin. Whether you're a novice or extra class, there's a place for you. Come join the blast. Building bridges from shack to shack. Ham radio family, we got your back. It's the best ham show on earth. Amateur radio roundtable, full of worth. Tune in 8 p.m. Tuesday nights at W5KUB.com. It's out of sight from QRP to satellites in flight. Tom's got you covered, he's bringing the light. Come on now, don't miss the view.
Brett.
The roundtable's waiting for you.
Okay, there. Yeah, leave your picture a minute, Brett. I couldn't find you.
Down so clean, MC.
Now I see you now. So let me
Yep.
see what shot you're coming in on
The
there.
radio.
The nursery rhyme. And then Brett WY7BG hits the
All right,
street
hang in
with
there.
Hamfest treasures, a Pickers
There you are. You came in on. Okay.
showing up the
Okay, you came in on 41.
amateur radio roundtable, full of worth. Tune in 8 p.m. Tuesday night
41,
at
Brett.
W5KUB.com. It's out of sight from
hang
QRP
in
to
there.
satellites in flight. Tom's got you covered, he's bringing the light. Come on now, don't miss the view. The roundtable's waiting for you.
Hey Tom, I just wanted to let you know.
So you're saying I can ask this cat any
That ain't
question?
right.
The cat is connected to his computer. Just type in the question.
Sings on the air Tuesday nights. We're all there. It's the best ham show on earth. Amateur
Cacophony video.
Tune in, chat, learn, and play. We're live at W5KUB.com every Tuesday.
42. Okay, 42.
Ham dreams come true.
Okay, got Brett on. Now let's get Glenn in.
8 p.m. Central at
Glenn.
W5KUB.com.
Glenn, you still with us?
Yeah, I've got a
Okay.
screen.
All right, I'm
sharing
looking for
going.
I'm looking for your shot here. I've got a whole bunch of shots here, and I was trying to clean up all these links for inputs.
Yeah.
Let me see. I found Brett. I got Brett on here. Oh, there you are. Okay, you're shot 43. Let me see if I can get you in here. Shot 43.
Okay.
Here we go. Here we go.
More than 42.
43. That didn't work.
We're making ham dreams come true.
Yeah, that's some of the answer to the life, the universe, a darn thing.
42.
And everything.
Know your worth.
Oh, did I have him in there? No, didn't have him in there. 42. All right. Now all I got to do is resize you. We about got it here.
You know, we got a little sliver of him there.
Yeah, we got just a sliver. 3. I tried to build these before for a show, but since we've been going through so many different ones here lately. There you go. You looking good? You looking better? You looking? Looks like you calmed your hair tonight. Man. All right, we got you there now. Okay.
No.
Yeah. Yeah. All right.
Yeah, but I can tell I'm.
You can tell you're what? We got.
But I am freezing and.
We've got Brett kind of big-headed tonight. That's okay. He's a little big-headed sometimes. All right, let's get started. Let's get this
I
started.
can have if like.
Yeah, all you gotta do is scoot back a little bit.
Yeah, well, I can do it this way, or I can do it.
All right.
I got it
All
under
right.
control.
We're already 7 minutes late, and we're gonna get fined by the FCC. Just go ahead and do it. You don't have to tell me how.
Okay.
Every minute we're late here, we're fined $10,000. So let's get this thing moving here. Hang on. Let me do this.
Just take.
All right. All right, welcome everybody to Amateur Radio Roundtable, a show about shortwave, ham radio, amateur radio, what else? Electronics and other things from time to time. We're glad to have you tonight. If you're out there listening with WBCQ out of Monticello, Maine, we're so glad to have you. Send us an email and let us know where you are and how you're hearing the show tonight. You can send that email to tom@w5kub.com, tom@w5kub.com. We'd love to hear from you. And if you're out there listening, you're listening on Thursday. That's when our radio show is, Thursday afternoon from 5 to 7 p.m. Eastern Time. If you would like to tune into our show and watch our video show and check in the chat room and talk with us, you can join us on Tuesdays, every Tuesday at 8 o'clock p.m. Central Time at W5KUB. If you will, hit the subscribe button, the like button, the notify button. All those help us. And guess what? That doesn't cost you anything to do. So please help us do that. Tonight we're on Twitch TV. We're on X.com. We're on YouTube. And we're also on our Facebook group of over 15,000. We'd love to have you join our Facebook group. It's about the show. It's about ham radio. And if you are on Facebook, just do a search for W5KUB is the shortest way to find us. Or if you like typing a lot, you can type in Amateur Radio Roundtable, and it'll also take you there. So please do all that. And we're also on just about every audio podcast out there, too. So you may be listening on an audio podcast. If you are, we would love to still hear from you. Send that email to tom@w5kub.com. And we're gonna get rolling here in just a minute. So everybody just stand by.
It's the best ham radio show online. Amateur Radio Roundtable every time. Tom W5KUB keeps the stream alive. With hams worldwide, we're feeling the vibe. With Glenn KW5GP breaking it down. Building gear and wearing that crown. And Brett WI7BG shouting clear. Coming in strong from modulation. It's heart and soul in every station. From kits and code to satellites. We learn, we laugh, we share the nights. So grab your rig, grab your crew. It's always something cool and new. No matter.
All right. Hey, did I say it's cold here? We don't have a lot of stuff going on tonight. We don't have a lot going on tonight, but what? There's I don't know, 200 million people in the same situation we are, so we're not going to complain here. Oh man. Anyway, hey, don't have a lot planned tonight just because of the weather and everything. But hey, I've got a few pictures that people sent us about antennas. You know, I asked them. I said, I want to see the ice on your antennas, and did any of your antennas fall and break? And we've got a few pictures, not many. We've got a few of those. Also, any pictures of winter field day, and I think I have a few of those pictures that we can look at. And guess what? Tonight, I want to open the phone system. I have worked hours and hours and hours on trying to interface the phone system to our broadcast here, and we finally got it done. I think it's going to work okay. Tonight will be a good test. Now, I don't know why all you ham radio operators out there are phone shy, but you won't make a call in. So we're going to do a special deal tonight for anybody that calls in tonight and checks in on the show by the phone. Here's what we're going to do for them. We're going to put a gold star by their name on the list here in the chat room. That's what we're going to do. So if you want a gold star, you better call in tonight. We'll be posting the number and all that a little later for you, and we're gonna try it out there. So let's see what's going on here. Let's well, we're gonna go right across the middle here. Brett, you're next. What do you got going, Brett?
Okay, well, I'm the farthest west, and things are already warming up here. It actually got above freezing, which is amazing. It hasn't farther east. But if you look farther east, you can see that they're still suffering from problems having to do with the storm. I have a map in the FCC report for later. I was actually able to get up on a roof and I was defrosting pipes, and they actually defrosted because it was above freezing. So that's kind of what you're just recovering from the cold snap. I imagine that tomorrow or the next day that'll be true on the East Coast.
Yeah, it's warmed up here just a little bit above freezing today. I think it got down, or was supposed to got down yesterday to like 1 degree or something in that order. I don't know. We were kind of lucky here in Carterville. I don't think we got it as bad as Memphis, but to the southeast of us, like Oxford, Mississippi, it just about wiped that town out down there. They're going to be in sad shape probably for the next month down there. Okay, Glenn, how did you hold out over there in Conway?
Not too bad. We're never blank. My internet never went away. But we ended up getting about 8 inches of snow. Maybe a little bit of crust of ice with nothing. Is predominantly a snow event for us and never breaks. We've been 30 to 32 degrees most of the week now. It's supposed to get a little bit warmer Thursday and Friday, but another round is supposed to come in Saturday. So we're going to get hit again, probably about another 3 to 4. Right now, the streets are straight. They haven't done any clearing or plowing or anything. They don't do here. They have very limited resources. Streets and mains are about all they can do. So my street is very unpassable unless you got 4 or a little 4-wheeler. You're not getting around. So we're just at home. I did my piece for the ARRL handbook, and they turned around and asked me for more. So I'm going to be working on another piece for them starting tomorrow.
All right. Well, I was going to try to go out and get a picture of my satellite antennas out there today. So I go out and I raise the garage door. This is the first time I've been out. I raised the garage door. Now, my yard has a pretty good little slope from the front to the back. So I was going to go out, and I raised the garage door, and there was a drift in front of the garage door. And so I thought, okay, I'll just kick that with my foot, and just spread it out a little bit. Because it's about 1.5 feet high, and I mean, if I wanted to back the car out, I really need to get that out of the way. And it was like steel. I kicked it, I stomped it, nothing, man. It was like steel. I'm gonna have to get a sledgehammer and bust it open. And I thought, well, you know what? I'm not gonna go take the picture because the sidewalk here around my house is all going downhill back to the backyard where I was gonna take a picture, and I felt like it's too dangerous to walk out there. Our street, I don't think our street has any ruts or anything in it. It's still just solid out there. Anyway, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it right now.
Well, there's a picture of what it looks like off of my deck. That's the top of a glass top table that I have, which is why it's got that conical shape there, and we got right at 7 inches on it. And that doesn't count what melted off or blew off or whatever.
Well,
so that was what we got.
That picture's a little deceiving. When I first looked at it, I thought, man, look at that pile there. It's almost as high as that rail. That rail must be at least 36 inches.
Yeah, but that's because it's on a table, and it was just the perfect height for me to get a yardstick and everything on it and get a good picture. I wasn't about to get down on my knees and take a picture.
But then I also thought, oh, how did it snow like it? How did it snow a mound like that? And then
that's literally the way that it.
Yeah. I saw another picture.
It's just the way the table worked.
I saw another picture you sent, and it was on one of those round patio tables, and I could see what happened. Probably the sleet and everything was rolling off, the edges,
Exactly.
Yeah, that's what it was.
But yeah, I thought it came out. The pattern there is pretty cool, and it's pretty representative of what we've got. Maybe 8 inches is what's really on the ground.
Okay, K8WX. My email got to him. He just put in the chat room the K8WX removes the ban on. Wait a minute. It says he removed the ban on asterisk exclamation point Kathy at 58-111-84-94 DR8 something North Carolina FrontierNet. That's not you.
No.
I don't know what's going on. Let me tell
he's probably got a whole list to work through. It's all right. I don't need to be chatting anyway.
Yeah, but I want it fixed. I don't know how it happened.
Anyway, that's the view off of my backyard. It's still there for the most part.
Yeah. Okay, I just told him. He apologized for the delay, but I just told him that's the wrong person. Oh, well.
No problem.
I used to know how to unban people, but, man, it's been so long since we've banned anybody. Usually, like dating Hamvention or something, when you get a bunch of crazy people in there, that's when you ban people. And everything.
Yeah, I don't know what I said that got me banned, but if I can remember, I'll do it again.
Man, I don't know. All right. Well, let's see what we got here. I got another picture coming in. Well, Brett's got something going on. Brett, what is that?
Well, it'd be if I can go full screen, it'll be easier to show.
Yeah.
One of the problems that I've been solving. Yeah. One of the electronics problem. Yeah, one of the electronics problems that I've been solving is trying to find adapters that fit particular devices which have unusual power plugs.
Yeah.
You can always get, for every voltage and every amount of current, you can always get the usual little barrel connector, which is which looks something like this one here.
Yeah.
If I can pull it out, and, which is about 5.5 millimeters on the outside. and it fits over a pin which is 2.1 millimeters on the inside. But adapting that to a router which has an unusual plug like this one here, which is used in certain Netgear routers, is hard to find. It's hard to do. And if you go out online and you try to find a power supply with the plug you want built in, well, it really is because the vendors raise the price when they list it according to what device you have. So this is kind of a little secret. You can buy this kit, which I'm showing you here, of adapters online on eBay or Amazon for about $12, and this one contains 34 different adapters that all go from the standard 5.5 millimeter by 2.1 millimeter plug. That's 5.5 on the outside and then a pin in the middle that's 2.1, to every other kind of adapter under the sun, including things like this one, which is meant for Dell laptops. You can see it's got the unusual 4 pins in there. Every size barrel connector. There's the barrel connectors with the weird pin in the middle. Instead of having a socket in the middle, they have a pin. Let me show you that one.
Yeah.
And so, no matter what you've got, if you start with the one standard kind of barrel connector, and you have an adapter where the voltage is right and the current is sufficient, you can adapt to anything. And since I work with a lot of different kinds of devices, as a new provider, there are kinds of I have to adapt to. I have all kinds of embedded computers I have to adapt to. This sort of is essential. It is just absolutely vital to my being able to connect power supplies to things. The only problem with it is that it has only one of each kind of adapter. And you use that one up, well, you got to buy a whole nother kit. So I bought several kits, and I've laid in a supply so that I'm always ready to work with any adapter I might need. But they're again, it's just amazingly useful. No matter how strange the connector is, if it's a little square one like this, which has a pin in the middle, this is not USB.
No.
It is an unusual laptop connector. If it's a little tiny skinny one, which is so so small it barely fits, like anything like this one here, which is used in some older cell phones.
Yeah.
See if I can get that there. Yeah. Well, no matter what it is, you can probably find it in these kits. And so, well, that's my story to it. This is what I recommend that everybody who does any kind of electronics have in their, on their workbench. Any ham should have these in their shack. There's only one kind of connector that they don't have here, and I've made the adapter for that, and that is Anderson power poles.
Oh, that's cool.
But I've made a cord for that, and it has, and I did it using a socket that you can buy, which fits the same master plug, and so I'm ready for that too.
Well, all right. At first, I thought that was bullets on a machine gun belt. From the screen I was looking at. All right. Hey, here's an announcement, Glenn. Bob said, I said that you were filling out the form, to get unbanned. And Bob says, he says, let's see what he said. He says, banned from the network. Now, Bob set up the chat room, and he does all the unbanding and banding and, configuration of the chat room. But he says he can't do anything about the network. He says, hopefully it shouldn't take long. They are usually timely when it comes to that sort of thing. But that is out of my pay grade. So obviously somehow, see, I don't see you here either. So somehow you got banned from the network and not from the room here.
Yeah. Hey.
I don't think.
Yeah.
I mean, like like Bob here, I don't even think he could ban you on the network. He doesn't do. He doesn't have.
No, I
any-
think what happened is they probably malware update and
Yeah.
it triggered on a false pod
maybe.
and just said he's updating.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
It happens a
There's
lot. I see a lot of
another thing
false
which could happen.
positives.
Bob says
Yeah,
if
there's
something
another
is
thing which
urgent,
can happen.
he said if something's urgent
Yeah.
and he's needed, feel free to send me a text. I am in a total of 100 plus. He's in 100 channels across multiple networks. Anyway,
Nah,
Yeah.
it's not
Anyway.
that.
we tried. Sorry,
No problem.
we tried.
I've gotten banned before, and the reason why it happens sometimes is that if one person in the entire Class C network, in other words, 1 to 254, as the last number in the IP address, if one guy in that in that range misbehaves, they just block the whole range.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
reason
and
why
we
they
can
do
do
is
that.
because very often someone has a bunch of IP addresses.
We can also do
Yeah.
that here in the chat room. We can ban by subnet and different things, and it takes out the
Exactly.
whole. Or we could take out the whole, like if it's Comcast, we could take out Comcast totally, But
Right.
then you
Well,
lo-
this
you
is a
lose
whole
everything.
Class
maybe one
B,
of
so
Glen's
they got
neighbors
to.
misbehaved.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it's a Class B, so it's the entire ISP, and it's out of Kansas City.
Oh wow. Okay. All
Wow.
right.
That's T-Mobile.
All right. Well, very good. Okay. Well, we figured that
So
out
any
real quick.
T-Mobile could be doing this to me.
All right, we found that out. Okay.
Wow.
Hey, let's do this. Let me pull up a few pictures here that people sent into Facebook. These pictures here are some that I just pulled up on a local group here. So I'm not sure where that is, but that's probably not inside Memphis. That may be right south of us. They got a lot of ice just south of us here. Let's see.
Yeah, we got very lucky here. Ours was a total snow event.
That looks like that would be a difficult place to travel right there.
What Oxford looks like right now.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Now I think that was some Memphis shots there. Look at it. We got some poles down. Those poles get rotten. They've been here 50 years. No, they've been here 80 years. They do get rotten. I remember when I had a tree fall over in my backyard and it broke the power line, and the power company came back and put the line together. They were shaking that pole a lot, and the guy on the pole, he said, "Man, quit shaking the pole, man. You're gonna break it." So anyway, so that's kind of what it looks like around here. So anyway, I think we were lucky actually here in Carterville. Although we can't get out, it's just slippery, steel, frozen ice. But I think in a few days it's gonna clear up. Let me see if I can find.
Yeah, I've got nowhere to go, so I'm fine.
Yeah. Let's see if I can find. Let me see here. Facebook. Let me see what we can find here. Well, this is our friend Jeff Powell, preacher Jeff over in North Carolina. I don't know if this is the first I've seen his picture. Let's see what he's got here. I don't even see any snow there, or maybe it's ice. I don't know. Let's see what he's got here. Oh, there's no snow or ice there. He probably just sent these for some other reason. You'd get great traction on that gravel. Look at there. Anyway, this is my friend over in that lives about a mile from our home over in North Carolina. He's a preacher over there, and he is a ham. And I have been there a few times and helped him get going here with antennas and so forth. Oh, look at there, man. He ain't got a drop of anything there. Okay, all right.
He's just showing off his house.
He's just showing off out there, living out there in the country. That's on the mountain, right on the other side of the mountain from our place out there. All right, let's see what we got here. What's this guy say here?
That's Home Depot.
Get winter. Oh, that's Home Depot. That's Home Depot. Yeah. Uh, Let me go to here. Let's get in the right group here. Okay, let's see what pictures we may have received here. Winter Field Day. I asked for pictures. We had 7 comments on that. Let's see. Okay, here we go. This may be for Winter Field. Yeah, this is for Winter Field Day. I asked, how is this affecting your Winter Field Day? So this is sent to us from K1CCN, and he looks like he's nice and cozy inside. The winter's not bothering him any. Winter's not bothering him any up here. That's for sure. Looks like an old cast iron wooden heated stove, man.
Yep. Fire up the wood stove.
Got a fire going there. Now, I have no idea what this is. Looks like chicken.
Looks like well-cooked chicken.
I think that's well-cooked chicken breast, maybe during field day. Yeah, that may be what that is. These are all from the same guy. Here he is outside. So he does have a little bit of snow up there. Looks like he got what's he got there, man? I can't tell if that's 10 inches or 25 inches. It looks a little deeper around those trees up there. Or they got some low branches on them. I don't know, man. But this is from Robert Gibbs. What do you got here? Winter Field Day. Looks like he's operating.
He's got a bunch of modes.
Sideband.
Wow.
Yeah, he's working 160, 80, 20, 15, 10.
CW, phone.
Yeah.
PSK.
He's making some contacts.
And RIDDI.
Yep.
Here we go. Not bad. About 10 inches, I guess, 10 or so. Yeah.
Yeah,
Maybe
10.
What's that say? 1 foot. There's a. Let's see.
Yeah, it's an inch mark, so yeah, 11
that's-
inches,
that looks
10
like
inches.
Looks like 10 inches. Yep, 10 inches. Oh. And let's see what else we got there. Oh, it looks like you're having a great field day inside where it's warm with some well-done chicken. But I bet you they're having a good time. I bet you they're having a good time there. Yeah. All right, let's see what else we got. What sent to us? Here's KD5 FX in Ponca City, Oklahoma. He's got a hex beam there at 50 feet. I can't tell much from it, but looks like he's got some sleet or snow or ice there. Who is this guy? Let's see what he's got.
24 inches.
Is that what he said?
Not doing much barbecuing.
That's what he says.
Oh man, I see the barbecue grill there. It's yeah. Oh gee. Yeah. It looks pretty deep there. All right, well, that was Jim. Let's see what else we got here. This is a picture outside my front door. This is what I just started the thread about. Just post your pictures here. We'll show them on the show. But I don't think many people sent. We'll see. Steve Hall said he'll try to get some together, but I don't guess that we have them yet. Well, that may be all of those pictures we've got. Let's see, what else did we have here going? I had, that was our field day pictures. No, that was our winter pictures. Well, I think we just covered our field day and winter pictures. I think that's all the pictures.
Yeah,
we
it didn't
got.
look like you got a lot.
Yeah, I didn't get many because we just, I just asked for that, I think last night, so probably many people didn't see that. All right, let's take about a half-minute break here. We'll be right back, and we're going to open the phone lines in a minute and try an experiment. Remember, stick around if you want to get a gold star. Let's all go over to ICOM and check out the IC705. The IC705 is an HF 50, 144, and 440 megahertz multi-mode portable transceiver. It gives you base station performance and features in the palm of your hand. The IC705 is a perfect sidekick and QRP companion. Its compact rig weighs just over 2 pounds with RF direct sampling for most of the HF band and an IF sampling for frequencies above 25 megahertz. It includes a 4.3-inch touchscreen with live band scope waterfall, 5 watts with a BP272, and 10 watts with a 13.8 volt DC. Integrated GPS with antenna and GPS logger, supports QRP, QRPP operations. Heard it, worked it, logged it for the love of ham radio. For more information about ICOM's amateur radios and to locate a dealer, please visit icomamerica.com/amateur. All right. Brett showed me something this week I thought was pretty neat. And he's got it here. I'm gonna go full screen with Brett and let him show you guys what this is. Now, Brett has got a URL here that we can share with the chat room, and this is from the FCC. These are cell phone sites that are down. And look at there. Look at Memphis. Look at there. The yellow is cell phone sites that are down. I don't see any other yellow spots. Brett, you want to talk about this? Maybe you can click on it and show us what this site
is. Sure. This is the FCC's report on where cell sites are down, and as you can see, the bad areas are along the Tennessee River Valley, which of course is east of you, going down.
You are the only participant in the conference.
Hang on a second. Let me mute that.
Okay. And there are some bad outages there where more than half of the cell sites are out. And then south of Memphis in Mississippi, there's all sorts of outages. Some of them really bad. If you look over here, they've got a 60 to 100%. Here in Mississippi, and I'm not positive. I think that's is that the Biloxi area? I'm not exactly.
I think it went right through Biloxi. Yeah.
But in any case,
Oxford. I think it's Oxford. That area got hit.
No, but Biloxi's on the coast.
Yeah, Biloxi's down at the coast. That path there went through Oxford. Yeah, right below the S in Memphis, down a little ways.
Yeah. So anyway, they list the outages by county. And if you scroll down, you can see there's a lot of, that second column there is, the third column there is number of cell sites that are out. And you can see that there's a bunch of them there. And in Mississippi. And if we keep going down and we hit Tennessee, you'll see that Tennessee isn't doing as badly. Davidson County, which is where Nashville is, has got a bunch of sites out.
Shelby County, Memphis is in Shelby County. So find Shelby and hey, tell us what each column is. I think we've got over 1,000 cell sites here in Memphis.
Yep.
Shelby County.
The third county is the number of cell sites that are there, and the fourth is the number of cell sites that are out. And then the one on the far right is the cell sites that are up, but might go out because they're on backup power. So the most important thing to look at is the ones that are out, which is the fourth column from the left.
Yeah.
And if we look down at Shelby County, we can see you're doing really well. You have 1,152 sites, and only one of them is actually out, and it's out because it's run out of power. So you're doing very well. You're doing a lot better than Nashville, which is the other major metropolis in that area. And so that's the FCC has taken it upon itself to map the outages much more carefully than it's ever done before. And again, back to the map, this is really where they are. There aren't any shown in Arkansas. There aren't any shown in Alabama. It's pretty much all Tennessee, Mississippi, a little bit in Kentucky, a little bit in South Carolina.
Yeah. Well, that's
what's
cool.
Going on there.
Maybe you can put the URL in the chat room in case people would like to see that. I think it's some really great information there to be able to. I mean, it surprised me to know that Memphis had 1,100 cell sites.
Oh yeah. Go to fc.gov. They've got links to all of the outage reports and everything right there on the home page. Yeah. So just fcc.gov, and then scroll down a little. They have links on it to everything.
Okay. All right. Well, very good. Hey, we got someone in the chat room. I'm assuming it is Robert David, maybe with the K1CCN Winter Field Day. He's signed in as guest 26. And Robert, if you can hear me, or whoever you are, you can change your name just in the chat room down here. If you'll type /Nick, NICK, space, and then just type whatever name you want to be known as, like K1CCN or whatever. So it'd be /Nick space K1CCN. If you change that, we'll know who you are. But anyway, he said the whole string from Robert David is the K1CCN Winter Field Day. Got 14 inches at the site there in Posey County, Indiana. 11 inches was at 7 a.m. local. Got a little over 5 more inches after that. And that was a Yeti track. A Yeti track. What a Yeti? Is that real expensive ice cooler, or what's a Yeti?
Yeah, there's a lot of things with that name, including my microphone.
Oh yeah, it's also Bigfoot. Isn't he a Yeti? Bigfoot.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know. They got a Yeti up there. They either got a Bigfoot or an ice chest. I'm not sure what it is there. Man, let's see.
Yeah.
All right.
It's the abominable snowman.
That's right. So
which is appropriate for this time of year.
Yeah. Kenwood. Let's see. Okay. Also, Robert Gibbs was at K1CCN. Okay, I think we got a couple new people on here tonight that maybe have joined us to see their pictures. And guys, let me tell you, we have millions of people watching right now live. Millions. Millions and millions.
Millions.
Yeah. Let's say people are cells. Body cells. I don't know. I don't know what it's. Okay. Well, very good. Hey, great.
Now we should try the phone line.
Yeah, let's try the phone line. It's on. Let me put the number up there, and let's try it now, guys. I haven't worked this thing in a while. Just got it interfaced, and wrong button. How about that button there? No, that don't seem to be it either. Maybe there it is. Okay, all right. Let's see if we got any brave souls out there. And remember, you're going to be rewarded if you do connect. You're going to get a gold star. We're going to put it by your name in the chat room. So just dial the 716-427-1083. And then you'll hear the little lady come on and say, enter your code. Your code will be 407051 # or hashtag. See, when I grew up, that was a £. It might be a hashtag now. I don't know. Anyway, do that. Let's see if we get anybody. Let's just see it, man. Let's see. I don't think we have anybody on here right now. Let's see. Probably got music. Oh, man. I hate that music.
Sounds like it.
I hate that music. That means we have nobody called in.
Your call is very important to us. Please stay on the line.
Oh, we got a call.
And a representative will be with you shortly.
Hey, there's old Mark P. Mark P. called in. Mark, can you hear me?
I hear you. You're a bit distorted, but I hear you.
All right. Well, let me back away a little bit. Did that help right here? I may have been too hot.
Yes, you're a little bit better.
Okay. Well, I need to adjust the levels, but I didn't do it.
Yeah, he's calling to talk to you about your car's extended warranty.
Yeah, all right. Or buy my house. Let's see, buy my house or what? There's a lot of things that call. Oh, I would have thought. I get a lot of calls from Microsoft Support Center, and I try to carry on with those guys. You know, like for 30 minutes, 40 minutes, until I get a pop up. I got a pop up on my screen now, and they go, what's it say? What's it say? And I said,
Pillsbury.
I Tom, am talking to a two-faced pot-belly baboon that couldn't catch a cold if the wind was blowing. And he says, what? And I read it to him again. I said, what does that mean? And then he get all ticked off and he'll hang up on me. But I like to stretch him out.
He's trying to tell me I've got unresolved Social Security benefits or Medicare benefits.
Yeah. But you know, a lot of people. A lot of older people get caught with that, you know.
Oh, gosh, yes.
Like my mom, of course, she's deceased now, but if she get a call like that, she'd probably think it was real, you know.
No, I tell them, you got to speak louder. My aids aren't working. I probably need to buy new ones.
Yeah. Hey, Mark, are you hearing everybody on the show like Brett and Glenn?
I'm hearing Glenn. He's distorted like you are, too loud.
Okay, I'll try to turn it down. Let me see. I gotta make sure I've got Brett on the show. Let's see, 42.
Yeah.
42. Brett.
I'm getting a call from someone who's asking about my Medicare benefits.
Yeah.
Brett should be coming through, man.
Well, he's coming through. You are all distorted.
Okay.
You're about 6 dB too loud.
Okay, I can fix that. I'm gonna take 5 3/4 dB off. Okay, so just stand by a second. I got so many different places.
That's almost a quarter, yeah.
I got so many places.
There you go.
All right, Brett, say something so I can look at the level here.
Testing 1 2 3 4. Testing 1 2 3.
Wait a minute. I gotta click on audio to see it. You gotta say that again.
Testing 1 2 3 4. Testing 1 2 3.
All right.
Check.
Mark, I took a few dB off. Did that make any difference for anything?
That helped it.
Yeah, just in Windows, I just had to turn the input. You see, I've got the phone system running on a different computer. And the way I'm getting audio over to vMix is I'm using what they call NDI, if you're familiar with NDI. So it's a little transport program that if you're on the same network, you can transmit it. So I've got the audio and video going one way across NDI, and then going back from vMix back to that PC, I've got a separate audio bus A set up, which goes back and plugs in the mic jack. So I've got mixer controls here on vMix. I got mixer controls on Windows. I got the ins hooked to the outs and the outs hooked to the ins. And if I click the wrong button here, you'll echo because it'll go back from the out to the in or the in to the out. And it'll echo because it's going to repeat. Just all kinds of things. So
so you're building a repeater, in other words.
Yeah, I think I got it working pretty close right now, to tell you the truth.
Yeah, I'm not hearing any echo.
He's got this gigantic mixing board.
I don't hear myself.
Let's see.
Yeah? Yeah, Tom, you can show them your screen and how complicated it is.
Well,
it's incredible.
I can show them the vMix screen. I can show them either, but there's more to it than that, actually. But anyway, So, okay, we got one call, and that was Mark. And Mark is a paid member of our organization, and he called in. So that don't count. We need somebody. We need somebody to call in that we are not paying for the webcast.
Oh, that would be me. Let me dial
Oh
in.
wait, no, you're being paid. In fact, I've got a check. You may. I'm not going to say it. Sometimes, I don't want Mark to know what you're making. You shouldn't tell Mark. Let's just keep it quiet there. But I'll tell you what. You guys have been very nice tonight. I'm going to raise your salaries. Everybody gets 5% more starting the 1st of next month. Okay. All right, we need another caller. Come on, callers. The phone system is supposed to be able to take 1,000 simultaneous calls. I've never got it more than about 3. Oh, we got another call.
Is that somebody?
We got.
It is Rob, KB8UEY.
Bing bong.
Yeah.
Give me your name again. I had the volume down. Was it Rob? Who just dialed in?
It's Rob, KB8UEY.
All right, very good. Got the volume a little low.
Hey, Tom. Actually, sitting here at W8BI where I'm in between runs of the snowblower outside. But, yeah, myself and Rob Gibbs is KGIB. We're the ones that sent you the pictures for K1CCN.
Oh, okay. Well, great. Thanks for sending those in there, man. Okay, I'm going to get a star out right now before I forget it, and we're going to put it by your names there. So we really appreciate it there. And it seems to be working pretty good. I don't know if the level going back to you is decent, but I think.
Yeah, I think those adjustments did the trick. You sound the same on the phone as you did before I muted the PC.
All right. Well, very good. Very good.
There you go.
Okay. We've only got 2 people on here. Come on, guys. We need 998 more people. Let's get a call in here. Come on. Well, hey, now, so where exactly are you located?
Well, I'm sitting at everybody's favorite place to come the third weekend in May in Dayton,
okay.
Ohio.
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
I thought so.
Yes.
Yeah, it is, but
It says Kettering, Ohio in your bio on QRZ.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
It says you're a wireless caller.
Yeah, it's my cell phone. So.
Yeah. Well, I came to Hamvention for 40 straight years without missing one. And then COVID hit, and I think I came to the next one or 2. And then that's about it. It's a long ways for us. It's a 10-hour drive. We got another call here.
You got another one,
let's
Tom.
see who we got.
Yeah, I've started flying to Dayton myself.
Is there a Susan on here? No.
Well, no, I guess it's under my wife's account.
All right. Well, that's okay. We'll still talk to you.
We got a boy named Sue.
Yeah, we got a boy named Sue here. Okay. Hey, tell us who you are and where you are.
So you got Daryl, KC5SLQ, calling from Fort Worth.
Okay.
And I will say I did win one of your books 2 or 3 months ago that came in. It was the Bob Heil handbook, so thank you much for that.
Wow. Okay. Cool. I think that book was autographed. I think.
Yeah. So
yeah.
I got it here on the shelf, but audio sounds good. And here in Fort Worth, we just had a ham fest. Worked out really well. Not this Saturday with the winter storm, but the weekend before. Had pretty good weather for that, and had presentations, guys all over the table selling stuff. And I did a lecture on Amelia Earhart, her radio system, and all sorts of other lectures were going on.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
I
think they finally found where she crashed. I think a few years ago.
No, they
there's
still
another
haven't
edition
confirmed
coming
that.
up this year. Just went over
Yeah.
her radio system and the theory, and that's really what it was.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of the clubs canceled Winter Field Day because of the weather, and I finally used my computer to do logging for the first time. So that was some new exciting stuff.
Yeah, I don't know how bad
For me
how bad did the snow go down in Texas? My son's in Houston. I think it just got cold in here. They didn't get any snow or anything. But you guys being up at Fort Worth, did y'all get snow?
Oh yeah, it got down to like 8 degrees at night.
Oh wow, yeah.
Got pretty chilly, and it's just now starting to melt off. So I think tomorrow's going to be Wednesday will be the last day for kids to be out of school, and probably Thursday everything will be back to normal.
Yeah, it snowed in the Texas Panhandle, the Florida Panhandle.
I bet Amarillo got it pretty good. I bet.
Oh yeah.
Well, guys, we've got Dayton, Ohio, in here, a very famous place. I've got 2 Dayton Hamvention tickets I'm going to be giving away here on the show. I guess we ought to do that pretty soon because that's in April. That's in May. That's in May. See,
it's in May.
February, March. Well, we're 10 weeks away, probably something like that. So we need to.
Yeah, but you got to get them to somebody so they can make their plans and reservations and stuff.
Yeah, and what I want to do instead of Hambot drawing a name out of the chat room, because what will happen, Hambot he'll pick somebody that's not going, and those tickets will get used. So what we'll do is we'll just put out a request to anybody that wanted a ticket to Hamvention to let us know, and we'll put all those names in a special hat, and we'll draw from that hat. What's the sneeze?
Speaking of Hamfest,
yeah,
I'm getting ready. Russell. I was gonna go to St. Louis this past weekend, but they got snow than we did, and the roads are just horrible. So I stayed home. But in 2 weeks, going to Orlando, and got the forum schedule the other day. Joe Eisen will be doing his kit forum on Friday morning. And we'll be doing my new Arduino forum on Friday afternoon. And Friend and I are going to be driving down to Miami before the Hamfest to visit our old neighborhood.
That's a long ways for us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I miss Hamvention. I've been a couple years down to Hamcation, but I miss Hamvention. I was there 40 straight years and really enjoyed it. We webcasted Hamvention for right about 20 years, and boy, that went back to when the internet was really, really bad there. Oh boy, we just got
Tom,
call.
WC5B.
WC5B, WB5. Was it WB5C?
WC5B.
All right.
Tom
help me out.
Lang,
right.
Midwest City, Oklahoma. It says.
Let's see.
Yes, sir.
According to QRZ.
Yeah, I just had an apology to the whole ham community.
Yeah. All right. Is this
so
Thomas? Is this Thomas we're talking to?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
This is not.
So I've been off the air for about 5 years. And decided just a few days ago, a couple weeks ago, that this would be a great time to get back on the air, which tempts fate, and G4 magnetic storm hits. Then I ordered a 6B TV to get in the backyard now that I have a backyard again, and we get hit by a nationwide winter storm. So I just want to apologize to the entire ham community.
So you're the reason I couldn't go to St. Louis Ham Fest. It's all your fault.
Apparently.
It's all right. I get to go to Orlando, and that's just as good. Orlando's nice and warm and fun.
Yeah, I haven't been to that one yet. It's on my bucket
Oh,
list.
you have to. You really do. It's large like Dayton, but it's not Dayton. It's Hamcation and Hamvention, two different flavors of big ham fests.
Well, I tell you what I noticed about Hamcation. It was so spread out. You know, they park their RVs and everything out there, and I guess they stay in RVs, and they throw the table out in front of it. That place, it was so spread out. Man, Glenn, I was so tired of walking, I couldn't walk. I couldn't see everything.
Yeah, but it's no more spread out than Dayton with walking that in harness race track.
Yeah, I don't know.
You know, it's a lot of walking.
I know I got tired.
Yep.
Yeah.
But it's good for me. I need the exercise, so I'm looking to it.
Yeah, yeah.
My cardiologist loves it when I go to these big ham fests.
Yeah, I tell you, I love it when Glenn goes these places and we get pictures of him with mud up to his knees. I mean, that's some good pictures, yes. Man. That's some good ones.
That was the first year in Xenia with Dayton, and oh man, that mud in that harness track was knee deep.
Yeah, they've taken care of that problem though. So.
And I'm a short guy to begin with.
Yeah. All right.
I managed to dodge those years. I hear about them all the time, but I dodged the bad weather ones.
Oh man, I tell you what, we've had some good times going up here.
Well, this last year in Xenia, there was torrential rain. There were huge thunderstorms. Yeah. They kept me back to my hotel, and I stayed in the car because I would have gotten drenched just walking across the parking lot.
In the 40 years, I've got so many great stories about it. Here's a quick one. I'll try to get it in 3 minutes or less for our listeners. We used to 40 years ago. You know, we would caravan up here. It'd be 10 of us, maybe, and we'd all stay in the same room at the hotel. There was a hotel there called the Royal Hotel. You guys are in Dayton. You remember the Royal Hotel?
Oh yeah.
All right, I think it burned down. It burned down while we were there, but anyway. All right, so there's a Royal Motel, and I remember the street. It was on Kiwi Street, I think. This is 30 years ago, 35 years ago. So we would put, and the room was like $30 a night. You put 10 people in there, and you can actually you can live in here for $3 a night. So that's what we would kind of do. But so I had a room. I had a room this time. I think it was 4 of us in the room. And I heard somebody jiggling the door, trying to get in. And so I go over and kind of open the door. Still got the chain on it. And the guy wants in. And I opened the door. And he came in with a woman with him. And he said to me, "What are you guys doing in my room?" And I said, "This is not your room. This is my room." And I showed him my key. And he says, "No, this is my room when I'm in town." And he showed me his key. So anyway, he kept looking out of the curtain. He'd pull the curtain back, look outside, and he says, "There's cops and some other words, cops and something else everywhere. Cops and everywhere." So I didn't realize what was going on, but I saw my other friends go back to the room and sit down. I didn't realize it, but the guy was packing. That means he was carrying a gun, a pistol. Anyway, so they go sit down, and I'm arguing with him. And he said, "Look," he said, he got on his telephone, called the manager, told the manager, he said, "There's somebody in my room." The manager says, "Get out. That's somebody else's room. Get out." He says, "I can't get out. I can't go out because there's cops and blah, blah, blah everywhere." So the manager finally said, "Okay, just stay there a few minutes. I'll get you another room. Don't worry. Just be cool." He said, "Okay." So the guy said, he looked at me and apologized. He said, "Man, I'm sorry. This is my normal room when I come to town." And he said, "I'm so sorry." the manager's going to get me another room. So he was a really nice guy. He said, when I get our room, he says, when we get our room, do you guys want to come down and break it up, or can I get you some women? He was really nice to us. He was really nice. So anyway, I said, no, that's okay. Just, sorry about the confusion. Hope you get a nice room, So I found out his name was Fast Eddie. Fast Eddie. And he drove.
I was going to say Huggy Bear. Yeah.
He drove a big white Eldorado. That's a Cadillac. I think that was a Cadillac. Isn't that Eldorado? Cadillac. Yeah. And he had great big old cow horns on the front. Now, I'm not making any of this up. He had big old cow horns that were as wide as the hood on the front of his car. And he had a tag that said, I think it said Fast Eddie or something like that. And he worked for, I got a lot of information on him. He worked for Petroleum Oil Company. Anyway. So we left that morning to go to Hamvention, and we took our suitcases with us. The place is kind of a shady place. Anyway, I stopped at the manager and said, "Hey, man, the guy came in with a gun last night." He said, "I'm sorry about that." He says, do y'all want to keep that room?" And I said, "Yeah, we need it tonight. I said, "But I don't want anybody else coming in here with a gun, okay?" He said, "That's not going to happen. It won't happen again." Okay. So we took our suitcases with us. Anyway, we came back that afternoon, pulled up in front of the door, and the door was open. And I walked in there, and there was like 8 or 10 guys in the room. And Glenn, you probably know who I'm going to talk about. I recognize him. Randy Wilder was in there. Randy, he's from Memphis. Randy Wilder was in there with 10 other people. He done rented our room out again.
Oh, Lord.
So anyway, after that, I don't remember what happened, to tell you the truth. But anyway, that was a story. They had a bar. The Royal Hotel there had a bar there with a pool table in there, and they had sawdust all over the floor. And I think a couple years later, it was on TV that night that the hotel burned down during Hamvention. And they said, the news reporter said, and the fire department was called by a ham radio operator. Now, I can just imagine when that place caught on fire, 400 hams ran out of 20 rooms, and they all got on their handy-talkie, and they dialed 911.
WB80LK.
Yeah, to dial the 911 to report it. But this was a cool place, the Royal Hotel, Kiwi Street. I don't think we had a window. Well, the window was missing. The toilet, I think the toilet was like blue. The sink was like pink. There was a hole burnt in the floor where the trash can sat. It was a really high-class place, and in my later years,
Sounds like it.
I've started staying at 5-star places since then. Oh, man. Okay.
Well, the Embassy Suites in Huntsville is a little better.
All right. Hey, we've got
which
5.
I need to try to make a reservation there.
Yeah, it is nice. We've got 5 people on the phone now. Who's new? Who hadn't checked in?
That
with
was
us?
Bill.
Anybody?
WB80LK.
ELK. Oh, hey, Bill.
Bill.
Now, how'd y'all know that was Bill?
I heard him say it earlier.
Okay, I didn't hear him. Okay. Well, hey, Bill, you're coming in 20 over here. It sounded good, man.
That hotel sounds like some of the rooms I had in Dayton in the early years.
Well, that was in Dayton.
All the hotel rooms were booked, and I had to find something somewhere.
Well, that was in Dayton.
Hotels.
Yeah, that was in Dayton. Oh, man.
Yeah, that
sounds like the rooms I used to get in Las Vegas when I went to Comdex.
Oh, man. We've had some good times up there. Another good time was when the sewer pipes exploded out in the flea market. That was a good time.
And I've seen
take off in the air in a mini
Yeah.
tornado.
Yeah, the
in
tents,
flea
the
market,
tents.
and it snowed out there before.
Yeah, the tents would go
I've seen
flying.
snow.
The tents would go flying, and they would go two aisles over. I couldn't believe it, man.
My brother and I were out there once near your booth, and it was so cold. He said, "I think it's going to snow." And I said, "In the 60 years of the Dayton Ham Convention, it's never snowed." And I'll bet you. He said, "I'll bet you $20 it's going to snow today." And I said, "You're on." 5 minutes later, big snowflakes came down.
Oh man!
And he somehow found me in 30,000 hams out in the flea market. We had split ways. He found me within 2 minutes with his hand up.
Well, that back in April. See, the ham convention used to be in April, not May. They moved it, I guess, for
That
weather.
was when it was in April. Yeah.
For weather purposes. Man, it was cold in April, and I'll tell you, the thing is, you would experience every weather there was in that weekend. You need to take a lot of clothes. You need to take rain clothes. You need to take shorts. You need to take long underwear. You need to take everything: jackets, field jackets, no jackets, and it was you'd get snowed on, you'd get cold, you'd get hot, you'd get flooded, tornadoes. Oh man, I mean, all in one weekend. But it was fun.
Did you like it better when it was cold?
I hope to go to Hamcation, and I hope it doesn't snow down there while I'm there.
It might. This last weather looked like it's going to. I saw something on the weather yesterday where all the way down to Miami, it's going to hit freezing down here.
My friend Orlando, she had to go and cover all of her plants and everything, keep them from freezing today.
All right, we've got 5 gold stars, people. 5 really. I'm going to put some big gold stars on here. We're not going to go cheap. We need more people to call in. We need 995 more people to call in to test it. We want to give a system a test. It's working right now, but I need about 900 more people. Come on, call us.
Well, you sound good on my phone.
Very good. I haven't got the levels right, but they're close. There are too many levels to set on this thing. I got the ends tied to the Alps, and the Alps tied to the ends, and different ways to.
We were lucky. The big ice and snowstorm missed us by about 30 miles to our northwest. So,
wow.
But I still didn't go out to Winter Field Day because the roads were icy, and we had 3 people out at the club for Winter Field Day, and I worked it from my house.
Yeah. Well, let's check in with Mark up there near. Oh man, I forget where he is. Mark. I know you're. I don't know where you are, Mark. Kettering or
Bellbrook.
Where are you?
Bellbrook.
Say it again.
I'm in Bellbrook.
Bellbrook. Yeah. I can never remember that.
Millbrook.
All right. How many inches of snow you got now? You guys were starting to get it pretty good, I think, yesterday.
Well, we got it up to, I think, 14 inches roughly where we are.
Well, that's cool. 14 inches.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
It is.
And a 300-foot long driveway was a challenge.
Oh, I can imagine.
Well,
my brother lives in Dayton, and he bought a snow blade for his Cub Cadet lawnmower. And he said it made all the difference in the world. He was mowing his driveway of snow.
we got Rich on here, W9 TIT up in Wisconsin. He says plus 3 degrees up there, so it's cold up there.
Here in Wyoming, we're lucky. We really got, other than it being extremely cold, we got by the storm. I clean the sidewalk.
How are you doing that ventriloquist thing here? I mean, interesting.
Was Brett doing the ventriloquist?
Started to freeze.
I don't know. He had his mouth moving, but nothing was coming out.
Really?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, you froze for a little bit.
Yeah. All right. Well, come on, guys. Call us if you want a gold star. Call us. And you guys that are just sitting there listening, jump in here and take over the phone. We got about we usually stay in here about 14 more minutes to have the show about the right length to go on shortwave.
Yeah.
And Tom, I can vouch for you on the when it was in April, you got all the seasons.
Yeah.
My first year there, I literally was walking through 4 inches of water running across the pavement back in the flea market on Saturday, and on Sunday it was snowing.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah. Huh. We used to.
All I remember was, it was cold and then, like you say, warm, rainy. But I went there the year after you had the sewage explosion. That's when I started going.
Yeah, well, that was interesting times, and something similar. They used to have, they moved these outhouses, Johnny on the spot or whatever you call it. They moved them outside the fence. You had to walk a little further to them. Back in early days, they had them inside the fence, and I remember right there at the back door of the building, they had a hot dog stand right there. You could get your hot dogs and things like that, and they had a Johnny on the spot next to it, and it turned over right next to the hot dog stand. 1 year. That may be why they moved them outside. I don't know, but you know what? All this was fun. Every year we would plan. We would start planning the next trip 1 minute after it ended.
Mm-hmm.
We always had fun up there.
The last year that the Porta-Johns were inside, right there next to door 17 where you're talking about, they actually had one of those trailers that had men's on one side, women's on the other, big holding tank on the bottom. And the guy from the company came in there to pump it out, and the hose wouldn't go on the fitting right, so he started kicking it and broke the 4-inch PVC coming out of the holding tank, and that's when it dumped all of its contents, and it ran out almost into the food tent, down into the flea market space for Dial M at the Radio Club and a couple others, right about the same spot where the sewage explosion was a few years after.
Well.
Oh boy, they had bad luck with sewage there, and with weather. Although after they moved to Xenia, the tornado came along and ripped the roof off the entire thing.
Yeah.
Well,
those 3 main buildings are actually there because of a tornado that came through in September of 2000 and leveled the entire fairground.
Yeah.
Wow.
So here.
I haven't been up there since since they moved to Xenia. I've never been to Xenia.
Well, it is okay. I liked. I mean, like I said, 40 years at Hera Arena, and it was getting run down. Pretty bad, but that didn't bother me at all. I loved Hera. In fact, even today, I think I liked it better than I liked Xenia. Maybe I just don't like change. I don't know, but it got bad. Where yeah. There was one year that they had they put tents inside the building because it was leaking so bad. But I still loved it.
I was just going to make mention of that. There were buckets in the food court to catch the water, and you could always tell when the weather was bad outside because then you couldn't move inside O'Hare.
Yeah. There's one thing that you could find anything at Dayton. One thing I always wish I'd bought, and I didn't even pursue it. One year across from us, a guy it looked like about a 16-foot missile leaning up against his truck. Like a missile that would go under the wing of a a jet fighter. And I wish I'd bought that. I don't know if I could afforded it, but it'd have been cool to have. You bring it home, you stick it in your neighbor's yard, throw a little bit of dry ice in the tail of it, and when they wake up, they see a missile in their yard,
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, now in Xenia, the only thing about the location there is that very few hotels right there in Xenia, and you have to.
Yeah, I think we stayed at.
Yeah.
We stayed. Oh man, I forget. It was like probably 10 miles. I don't even remember the town's name. About 10 miles northwest.
Yep.
You're in Beaver Creek.
That's Fairborn.
Well, I don't think it was. You see, Fairpoint.
You were in Beaver Creek.
It was Beaver Creek. Beaver Creek. That was it.
We got real lucky. A friend of mine that was going with me to Dayton at the time found, when they moved Xenia, they found a bed and breakfast right there in downtown Xenia. And myself and a group of hams serving our rooms there every year. We reserve before we even leave them. So we're the next year. So we stay right there in Xenia. It's really nice bed and breakfast.
Another thing I remember, one year a guy pulled in with a big old box truck, and it was full of rifles. I bet he had 500 rifles in the back he was going to sell, and I think they made him leave. He didn't get to stay. I don't know. Let's see, what else was
You
going
must have
on?
thought it was Bill Goodwin's Gun and Knife Show.
Yeah. We got some friends up there in Dayton, and we left some wooden floors. We always had raised floors for our outside flea market space, and they would keep them for us up there because they had their own raised floors. But I had a metal frame I welded together, and we always went up and put our tent up and to hold it down. We tried to be nice people. We didn't want to be charged $50 per hole that we put in the asphalt. So anyway, we would tie it down with sandbags on each leg, and we'd always make a run to Home Depot and buy about, I don't know, 10 or 15 sandbags. And when we'd leave, of course, we didn't need the sandbags, and I'd give them to our friend there, and he'd take them home and put them in his barn, and he would use it for sandblasting. And it got to where I think he said he had almost 100 bags of sand in his barn. Oh, well.
Wow. I had a friend that had carried a big van down to the flea market and had a big booth, but it was his trailer and his van was empty. And at the very last Sunday, when they were closing up, he would just go around and pick up all the stuff that everybody had left behind, all the boat anchors that they didn't want, and he'd fill that van and fill the trailer up, and that would be his supply for what he sold at the flea markets at all the rest of the Hamfest for the next year.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm a builder, and I just want parts, and that was the fun part there, checking out all the trash cans, man. There's a lot of good stuff thrown away. Mark P. sent me a box that had about 10 brand new microphones in it that somebody had thrown in the trash.
Yeah, so people just don't want to take things home, huh?
Yeah. Well, guys, let me make a quick announcement here for our shortwave listeners. If you are listening to the show on WBCQ 7490, this is the Amateur Radio Roundtable, a show about ham radio, shortwave, electronics. We're glad you're with us tonight. If you're listening out there, you are listening on a Thursday. Our show is live on Tuesday nights And you can go to w5kub.com and watch the show and also join us in the chat room. Also, tonight we're streaming on x.com, we're streaming on Twitch TV, we're streaming on YouTube, and we're streaming on Facebook. Our Facebook group has over 15,000 members. Just search for W5KUB on Facebook search and join our group. And hey, hit the like button, hit the notify button, hit all those buttons. It helps us out a whole lot there. All right, well, we've got just a couple minutes left. I'm a little disappointed. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4. We only have 5 people that called in tonight, but you guys are the brave ones, I'll tell you. And we're gonna make sure you get that gold star. Let's see if we can get 1 or 2 more
Tom,
calls. Yeah, go ahead.
Hey, over the years, I don't know how active on sideband you were, but wondering if you may remember operation that I did that was pretty popular. I guess it would be late 90s, early 2000s. I was one of like 2 U.S. warships that was able to activate regularly on ham radio. So I don't know if you remember.
Well, I've done a few. I've done a few of those over the years.
Yeah, I was a W4MDL. I used to always sign W4MDL, MMM, Military Maritime Mobile.
Okay.
So
cool.
I don't think I've heard anybody else ever do that, but I only know of 1 of 2. Yeah, I only know of it that was actually given permission outside of that, the Navy Day or whatever, where they test stuff. It was there was another destroyer that had a cryptotech. I was a radioman, but there was a cryptotech on another destroyer a few years before me. But I was on quite a bit, and there was an article written about a phone patch that we did once. The guy's wife was giving birth, and that's still around. The only thing wrong in that article, if you Google baby at sea maritime net, it usually pops up. And the only thing they got wrong on that is they assumed I was off of North Carolina. I was actually off the coast of Cyprus. So
wow.
we weren't even close to that. That captain, when I checked into the command, he sat down in his chair. There was like 4 or 5 of us that were checking into the command, and the first words out of his mouth was, okay, so which one of you is my ham? So I knew I couldn't leave the room without asking. But and then we were pretty influential on 9/11 also. We were one of 2 warships off the coast that day, and the Saturn net was the only information that my commanding officer was getting about the situation. And I've talked to those guys over the years at Dayton. That's why I kind of made me think of it. But everything was down because everything was on top of those buildings, repeater-wise. So all the information he was getting was from ham radio, and he was ranking military member on site that day. So, but I was just curious. A lot of the new guys have never knew about that operation. When I was working pileups every night, while I was on quote unquote watch.
Yeah, I worked maybe 1 or 2 of those over the years. I don't recall this specific one, but I'm sure I probably did. Yeah.
Yeah, it was fun.
All right. Well, guys, it's you know what? We don't have to get off. We can stay on here all night. Yeah.
I posted the article about that he was describing in the chat room, by the way.
Oh, did you?
Oh, cool.
Okay. All right. Very good. Very good.
Stork. Danny.
Well, guys, since we're what do we call it now? We're officially, well, we're still on here, so, but we're in a time period now of
Started late.
we're in a, I don't know what I'm trying to say.
The after show.
Yeah, we're in an after show. That's good. That's good after show. Here we got. We just had a person call in. Let's put this on. Hang on.
Hey Tom, I just wanted to let you know that when we get our mission to Mars going, I want to schedule you and your show to be the first to communicate with us in space. By the way, I never miss an episode of Amateur Radio Roundtable on Tuesdays nights on w5kub.com. Hey Tom,
All right. Well, that was an interesting call there. I don't know if did anybody on the telephone recognize him?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Did anybody recognize?
Vaguely.
Oh, wait a minute. Did anybody recognize? Did you hear the caller? Let's see, 28.
Yeah.
I got it turned. You did? Yeah. Well, maybe you recognize. Here's a hey.
K9HVM if you're still online.
Here's another caller. Here's another caller.
Hello, Tom. Just wanted to let you know that I'm studying for my tech test. I watch Amateur Radio Roundtable every Tuesday night at 8 p.m. Central on w5kub.com. You guys have a great show. Keep up the good work. Hello, Tom.
All right. That was a neat call. Came in. I don't think anybody knows who it was.
When you get that Mars contact, how long is that going to take, delay-wise?
Yeah, there is some delay here.
Ooh, that is going to be a pretty good delay.
Are you still on the line? Rich,
I-
K9HVM in Arizona.
Hello, Rich. How you doing, man? Hey, hey, Rich. I think you're the new caller. We got 6 people in here now.
He is the.
Well, Rich, you guys were lucky out there, man. Well, you didn't get any ice or snow. You didn't get any ice or snow like we got.
Yeah, it's nice and warm out here in Arizona. Probably about 50 degrees.
Yeah, well, it got down about 1 degree here, I think, yesterday. And I'm down in the south. I'm not even up in the north where it gets cold.
Well, this is Rich out in Arizona.
Yeah.
The answer. That's my vanity call.
It takes 13 minutes for radio contact between Earth and Mars.
Yeah. Interestingly enough, Mars' position must vary. So it varies between 3 and 20 minutes over time.
Well, that's why we needed to go faster than light. Just wait till we are able to go faster than light, man. We'll be able to talk there in milliseconds.
We'll be able to talk to him yesterday.
That's right. If we get fast enough. Yeah. In fact, I wonder what time zone they're really on. That could be a problem.
Well, that was standard time.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, how much longer is it before we spring up?
I don't know.
1 month, I think.
I don't know. I can't keep up with it. I wish I'd just make one time. I don't ever know if we're ahead or behind. I don't know the date. And then other countries have different dates than we have, and they change. So it's an issue.
Mm-hmm.
What gets me is we have standard time and the daylight time. Why don't we just use the time so that the day is or whatever? And I'm like, it's the same.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if you don't want the kids riding to school dark, start school later.
John says March the 8th for the time change. Is that right? March the 8th?
Sounds right. Yeah.
Isn't it the date? Isn't it the date of the Russellville Hamfest?
7th.
Okay. Well,
So the Sunday after. Yeah.
yeah, I guess we'll make it. Okay. Setting.
Yep. It's coming up on Hamfest season. I couldn't be here.
Yep. What's the next Hamfest for you, Glenn?
Orlando.
Mm-hmm.
And then
No.
Russellville. There's a Hoxie one on February 21st.
All right, guys, I think we're gonna go ahead and terminate the show, and
April.
we appreciate everybody joining us tonight. Thank you for tuning in, and thank you guys for calling in on the phone. We did manage to get up to 6 persons. That's our record. Glenn, you're the official record keeper, so just jot that down. We had 6 calls tonight. We want to try to break that every week. We'll try to increase it. We'll let Brett set the goal. Maybe Brett wants to say 2 more next week or whatever.
Okay.
Right. Guys, good night, everybody. See 73. Yes. Good night. We'll see you next week. And have a safe, warm time there.
It's the best ham radio show online. Amateur radio roundtable every time. Tom W5KUB keeps the stream alive. With hams worldwide, we're feeling the vibe. With Glenn KW5GP breaking it down. Building gear and wearing that crown. And Brett WI7BG shouting clear. Coming in strong from here, DD. Oh, and Mark P. Yeah, he's part of the light. So tune in every Tuesday night. It's more than mics and modulation. It's heart and soul in every station. From kits and code to satellites. We learn, we laugh, we share the nights. So grab your rig, grab your crew, it's always something cool and new.